Archangel Michael says, something unsettling has been written in secret files. Your name is there, and it was not placed by mistake. There are whispers echoing from corners you haven't stepped into, and movements happening behind walls that were once silent. You've been watched more closely than you ever imagined, and what they've discovered has now spiraled into an action that can't be undone. A legal authority is preparing a document, an official seal pressed down upon your life, and it's coming fast. Someone living in the second house next to you knows more than you think, and they've been feeding information under the guise of innocent smiles. This isn't gossip, this is preparation for something severe, and it's already begun circling your surroundings. You feel it in the way certain people pause when they see you, or how their expressions shift when they think you're not looking. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your name was not chosen randomly, it was inserted carefully, after weeks of surveillance. They tracked patterns, movements, and digital trails left unknowingly. Now a folder sits on a cold desk, stamped with urgency, and your life is about to change overnight. Archangel Michael says, there's something you must know about the second house. Behind the closed curtains and fake smiles, there is someone who smiles when your name is mentioned, but not with affection. The energy coming from that direction has been dark, planning, and waiting for the perfect hour. Something in their basement holds documents you'd never believe were written with your details. Type Amen to get blessing 144. It began months ago when you let someone borrow your time, your trust, and unknowingly, your access. They clicked, copied, and screenshotted until they had enough to twist the story with. What's shocking is not just what they're doing, it's how long they've been planning it without you knowing. You thought you were cautious, but some things were never meant to be shared. They now have a narrative prepared, one that paints you in a light you don't belong to. They even forged parts of it to make it stick more deeply. And the scariest part, it's working. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Their eyes light up when they see the mailman approaching your street, especially this week. Because in that stack of paper lies a copy of a warrant. It bears your name in capital letters, and it's being filed to initiate something more serious. The second house next door, the one with the quiet windows and rarely open blinds, they're involved deeper than anyone realizes. There was a meeting there 3 nights ago, long after the lights on your street went out. Someone walked in with a black bag and left with an envelope. Inside that envelope was the evidence created about you. Type Amen to get blessing 515. They have printed pictures, some edited with deceptive precision. They captured a moment you didn't even know was being recorded. It looks real, but it's been changed just enough to harm you. Your silence has been mistaken for weakness, but Archangel Michael says the heavens have already started stirring. A divine force has noticed the danger forming and is dispatching protection, even as the physical world plays a different tune. You are not alone in this chaos, though the storm may make it feel that way. There are forces working to uncover the real truth behind these fabricated lies. Type Amen to get blessing 929. The person responsible is someone you shared food with, laughter with, and possibly even a childhood with. But now, greed and jealousy have turned them into something unrecognizable. They speak of justice, but all they really want is to see your name fall into ruins. The second house has a hidden room. It's not on the floor plan, but it's there. Inside are boxes, files, and even a device that's been recording sounds from your direction. Now is the time to listen. Type Amen to get blessing 202. What they don't expect is the twist that's coming. Someone who was once on their side is flipping. That person is going to reveal more than anyone saw coming. The second house has been a hive of activity. Calls were made. Receipts printed. False files submitted. But all it takes is one broken link to expose the whole chain. Type Amen to get blessing 484. They should have never used your name. Because your name is protected by higher forces. And while papers may be delivered, they won't have the final say. You're about to see panic in their eyes when their plan falls apart. They'll run, delete, hide, pretend. But by then, it will be too late. The divine will already be in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 599. Archangel Michael says, prepare your spirit, but do not fear. The hand raised against you will soon point to themselves. The second house will experience the same pressure they sent your way. This is not your downfall, it's their unveiling. And as the false shadows scatter, your truth will stand taller than ever before. You were never meant to be broken. You were meant to be the one who stood when others fell. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. What they planted against you will return to them tenfold. And that paper with your name? It will be replaced with an apology that echoes across every soul who doubted you. Hold your head up. Walk past that house with quiet strength. Because you already know what they don't, you've been chosen, protected, and the real story is only beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 747. They don't realize that the silence in you is not weakness, it's wisdom preparing its strike. Every time you paused instead of reacting, every moment you chose stillness over retaliation, you were gathering unseen strength. Now that strength is rising, and it's about to be seen by every eye that doubted you. There is a knock scheduled for your door, but what's even more powerful is what follows it, justice. The second house has been whispering lies like poison through every wall around you. But soon, they will be the ones to explain where they were, who they met, and what they signed. Their own web is tightening around them and they don't even realize how close they are to being exposed. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. You were chosen to carry this weight because only you have the strength to turn it into victory. They wanted your downfall, but all they've done is build the stage for your rise. The second house, every light that flickered on at night was a signal of betrayal being stitched into motion. The files they forged, the conversations they twisted, the hands they shook in secret, all will surface. The quiet neighbor who never looks you in the eye anymore, they know. They saw something they were never meant to witness, and now it's haunting them. That's why their lights flicker off when yours turn on. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. There are phone calls being traced now. Voices that once laughed confidently are now cracking under pressure. Some of them will betray each other just to save themselves. And through it all, your name will be cleared, not just cleared, but honored. You will not have to fight with anger, your peace will be your weapon. And that peace will confuse them more than any confrontation ever could. Their biggest fear is that you still stand. Type Amen to get blessing 1221. The spiritual court has already ruled in your favor. Now the physical world is just catching up. They will try to rush paperwork, to push deadlines, to fake urgency. But nothing fake can last. The second house will start seeing things unravel soon, faster than they expected. Because one lie always leads to another, and eventually, they can't keep the web straight. Their own words will turn into their judgment. Type Amen to get blessing 4848. Do not be alarmed when someone new moves in temporarily near that house. They are not who they say they are. They are sent to investigate. The eyes of higher forces are watching now, physical and divine. The footsteps near your property are not all enemies. Some are protectors in disguise, there to collect, confirm, and document. Your victory is being recorded from multiple angles. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. This is bigger than just one incident. The person who signed your name into a false accusation did the same to someone else years ago. You won't be, but that person was silenced. You're going to bring not only your own truth into light, but theirs too. The second house holds secrets buried so deep, they thought no one would ever dig them up. But now the ground itself is rejecting the lies. And soon, the earth will shake under the weight of truth rising. Type Amen to get blessing 5005. Archangel Michael says, you are not behind, time is on your side. Every delay you've experienced lately was divine protection, not punishment. You weren't meant to move forward just yet because there was danger ahead. That danger lived next door. But its time is running out. They will soon pack their bags, not because they're ready, but because they've been exposed. The house that betrayed you will be empty, silent, and watched. Type Amen to get blessing 4114. Someone inside that house will disappear suddenly. They won't tell anyone where they're going, but they'll leave traces. And one of those traces will prove you were right all along. You will receive a letter too, but not the one they expected. Yours will be an official apology. Stamped, signed, and confirmed by someone in authority. And it will come after their warrant fails. Type Amen to get blessing 6661. A friend you haven't heard from in months will contact you. They've seen your name being discussed, and their loyalty is about to shine. They've kept screenshots, emails, and proof, things you didn't know existed. They will become a key witness. And their testimony will make the entire false case collapse. You will be standing in a moment that was designed to break you, but instead, it will crown you. And they will be forced to witness your rise. Type Amen to get blessing 9393. No one can stop a soul protected by the divine. They can shout, scream, forge, and threaten, but it won't hold. The heavens have locked your name into the book of protection. Their warrant will be intercepted. Their motive will be questioned. And their mask will be torn by truth's hand. You will not even have to speak, your aura will speak for you. Type Amen to get blessing 8787. Keep your heart steady. Do not react when you feel the pressure rise. That pressure is proof that their plan is crumbling. The second house will try to pretend like nothing happened soon. They will smile, wave, and act normal. But they know what's coming. They've already begun erasing files, but it's too late. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Your light is untouchable. Even if they try to dim it with papers, reports, or lies, it will burn brighter. You were never born to be defeated. You are part of a divine plan they cannot interfere with. And while they may have started this storm, they won't survive in it. The eyes that watched you with envy will now lower in shame. And the hands that typed your name in deceit will tremble. Type Amen to get blessing 7070. The day is coming, soon, when the truth will be read aloud in front of every ear. Your innocence will not be whispered, it will be declared. And that house will fall into silence. Their doors will close. Their phones will stop ringing. And no one will believe them anymore. Because truth always survives where lies drown. Type Amen to get blessing 1117. Archangel Michael says, you are covered in divine justice. That means your enemies can scream, but they cannot win. You've already won spiritually, and now the physical world is simply catching up. Every surveillance camera, every screenshot, every word, it's all being aligned. But not against you, for you. Even their own footage will work in your favor, unintentionally. Because truth cannot hide, even in manipulated media. Type Amen to get blessing 2992. The second house will soon have a for sale sign. Because people will no longer want to be associated with what happened inside it. It will become a symbol of how lies crumble. And you? You'll be stronger, louder, wiser. You'll walk past that house, not with fear, but with power. And your story will echo as a warning to all who plan destruction in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. This chapter may have started in darkness, but it ends in revelation. You are the proof that no weapon, spiritual or legal, can prosper when truth surrounds a soul. Your name is about to be cleared by forces seen and unseen. Get ready. Because while they prepare a case, heaven is preparing your elevation. While they whisper lies, and soon angels are shouting, your world will hear it. Type Amen to get blessing 8008. You may not know it yet, but even the building where they submitted the forged document is under review. What was once considered strong evidence is now being picked apart line by someone who sees the inconsistencies. The date stamps don't match, the stories contradict, and the signatures are off just enough to raise suspicion. The same people who were quick to accuse are now stepping back, hesitant to move forward. They're unsure, not because they found their conscience, but because they've been caught. And the second house is silent now, quieter than ever, waiting for the storm they caused to pass. But it won't pass. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. The storm is not against you, it's against them. Because you are walking under divine armor, and no shadow can attach itself to light. Your path is being cleared in silence, even when chaos appears loud. You'll soon receive a call that changes everything. It won't be an accusation, it will be a confirmation. Someone in the system who doubted you at first has now seen the full truth. They are ready to act on your behalf. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. There is a woman who tried to play the innocent one in this entire ordeal. She stood behind others, never speaking, only watching, quiet but deadly. But her involvement is about to be revealed by someone she never thought would betray her. And that's when everything flips. The second house will no longer be the source of whispers, but the subject of interrogations. They will be forced to open their doors to questions they can't escape anymore. And every lie they told will be tied back to you, with the truth standing tall. Type Amen to get blessing 6161. Your strength has scared them more than they'll admit. They thought you'd crumble, fall, maybe even disappear under the pressure. But you kept waking up. You kept rising. Every time they hit, you healed. Every time they lied, you lived. And now, their final blow is turning against them. You've become too powerful to silence. Type Amen to get blessing 8282. The moment is coming when an officer, meant to serve a paper to you, hesitates. They read it and pause, not because of what it says, but because something doesn't feel right. That hesitation saves you from stepping into a trap. Behind the scenes, divine energy interrupts the plan. The truth is whispered into the ear of someone who has the ability to stop it. And they do, because the spirit of truth never misses its mark. That's how you'll be spared. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. The second house, its days are numbered in this matter. Not because you sought revenge, but because the balance of justice cannot be denied. They will either confess or be exposed by their own greed. You will receive an unexpected document in return. It will not accuse you, it will honor your resilience. It may even come with compensation, recognition, or vindication. Everything they tried to strip from you will return multiplied. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. You may feel exhausted now, but that's not weakness, that's transition. Your spirit is evolving, shedding the weight of injustice. You are no longer who you were when this all began. You are wiser, braver, and fully awake to the motives of people around you. Your spiritual senses have sharpened because of this fire. And now you will see through every mask, every fake smile, every deceptive move. No one can manipulate what you've learned to discern. Type Amen to get blessing 4844. The man who signed the first false claim against you. He's under investigation now, though he doesn't know it yet. They're watching him, retracing steps, analyzing behavior, reviewing connections. He won't be able to drag your name through the mud without his own shoes being checked. This is divine balance. What was meant for your destruction will become your platform of promotion. You will rise in the same place they tried to bury you. Type Amen to get blessing 5757. Archangel Michael says, your breakthrough is happening in the middle of their betrayal. It is unfolding without loud announcements but with undeniable power. And no one can stop what is coming to you, not courts, not neighbors, not fake witnesses. The second house may still have secrets hidden behind its walls. But truth moves faster than secrecy. And what's been locked away will come out at the perfect hour. Justice delayed is not justice denied. Type Amen to get blessing 9494. Your story will be used to awaken others. Many have suffered similar betrayals but never found the strength to fight back. You will be the reason someone else refuses to give up. Because you endured. Because you didn't break. Because even when they came for your name, your soul remained untouchable. That's a testimony more powerful than any document they could write. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. Soon, a media outlet or platform may reach out to share your story. Whether you say yes or no, just know, it's not for clout, it's for light. People need to know that even the most careful lies eventually collapse. The second house, once so bold, will become silent in shame. People who once whispered about you will now defend you. Some will apologize, others will disappear, unable to face what they believed. But you won't need their words, you'll already be free. Type Amen to get blessing 9898. Let them stare when they see you walk past. Let them wonder how you survived, how you still glow. They'll never understand what it's like to be carried by divine forces. You are covered. You are cleansed. You are claimed by higher realms. And nothing on this street, this city, this earth, can undo that truth. Type Amen to get blessing 9090. The final step will be theirs to take, confession or consequence. But you? Your only job is to stand tall, walk forward, and never let the past dim your light. Because your destiny is untouched. The house that tried to burn your name will soon be the shadow in your sunlight. And those who tried to make you fall will be your footstool. You don't need revenge, you are the revelation. And revelations never whisper, they thunder. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You are rising. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now. And every force that stood against you is now beneath you. The warrant may still exist on paper. But in the spirit, it's null and void. Heaven has ruled in your favor. And what heaven declares, no man can reverse. Type Amen to get blessing 4444.